Hello, welcome to the letter of the day video. I'm going to get Sue to come out because I think that Sue has something cool on her shirt. Can you see? Ladybug. Sue, I love your ladybug shirt. And that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about letter L and ladybugs. So Sue, if you want to, you can sit right down and we'll get started. Our letter for today is the letter L, and we can use our hand to make the letter L. So I want you to make a number 1 and stick out your thumb. You try. Make a number 1 and stick out your thumb. That's what the letter L looks like. Now that we know how to make the letter L with our hand, let's write it. We're going to make the number 1, and then we're just going to slide out like our thumb. So make a number 1 and slide out. Can you try to make the letter L? And it's like the number 1, and then you just slide out. And if you don't have paper, you can skywrite 1 and slide out. That's the uppercase letter L. Okay, let's see what that looks like on the handwriting house, okay? So for the handwriting house, we're going to start at the top. We're going to make a number 1. It's going to go from the upstairs down to the downstairs green carpet. And then we're just going to slide out. 1 and slide out. There's a 1 and then slide out. You can try. This is our handwriting time, so you can practice right now, or you can come back later and practice for homework today. Okay, so that's the uppercase letter L, and if you thought it was easy, wait until you see lowercase l. Lowercase l is just like a number 1. Can you show me that with your finger? That's the lowercase l, easy breezy. So let's try to write it. We're going to start at the top, and then we're just going to fall straight down. That's the lowercase l, just like the number 1. Let's see what that looks like on the handwriting house. And normally our little letters stay downstairs, but lowercase l is a teenager letter, so it can actually be upstairs and downstairs. Some teenager letters even hang out in the basement. So go all the way back to the top and fall straight down. This is the lowercase letter L. Okay, I hope you're practicing too. Remember, you can just skywrite if you don't have paper right now. Now that we know how to write the letter L, let's talk about how it sounds. To make the letter L sound, I'm just going to take the tip of my tongue and put it on the roof of my mouth like this. You try. Letter L says, Letter L says, as in ladybug. That's what our theme is for today. L says, Well, every time we do our letter of the day learning time, we always like to play a game to help that sound stick. So for our game today, I actually have movement cards. I'll put the link below in case you'd like a copy of these movement cards too. Or you can just look with me. They're super cute. We're going to start by moving like a ladybug. The first movement card says, flutter like a ladybug. So let's spread our wings out really wide and let's flutter like a ladybug. Can you do that? L says L as in ladybug. L says L, L, L. Okay, let's see what the next movement card says, okay? The next one says to slide like a snail. So let's slide, slide like a snail. In the story that I'm going to read you today, the ladybug is going to meet all kinds of insects and animals. We're sliding like a snail right now. Good job. Okay, let's look at the next movement card. Oh, this will be fun. The next one says jump like a cricket. So let's jump, jump, jump like a cricket. Jump. We've been writing and working on handwriting, so it's so much fun to get to do some moving. Jump like a cricket. Okay, the last one says that we should blink like a lightning bug. So you can blink with your eyes or you can use your hands. Let's blink, blink, blink like a lightning bug. Blink, blink, blink. Okay, if you don't mind, let's go back and do the ladybug one more time. So stretch your wings out really wide and let's flutter like a ladybug. L says L as in ladybug. L says L, L, L. Well, now that we know what letter L sounds like, let's do some blending with it. Before we do our blending, I'm going to need our vowels. What are the vowels? The vowels are A, E, I, O, and U. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowels. So let's put a letter L with each of these, and I'm going to give you a hint just to remind you what letter L sounds like. I'm going to flap a wing over here on this side just to remind you that L says L as in ladybug. All right, remember what letter A says? Ach, like when you're sneezing. Ah, la, la. Let's try L with the letter E. E says eh, eh. What'd you say? All right, so here we go. Eh, le, le. Let's try L with I. Remember, I looks like a lollipop, and I sounds like this. Like an icky, sticky lollipop. Eh, le, le. Now let's blend an L with an O, and O says ah. Ah. La, la. Now let's blend the L with a U, and U says Here we go. La, la. Now you did such a great job with blending. We're going to try to read some words today too. I'm going to be using these blends and turning them into words. But we're only going to be using 2 more letters. We're going to be using the letter that sounds like this. D, 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 d. Like when you're knocking on a door. D, 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 d. What letter makes that sound? D, d, d. Letter D. So let's turn this blend into the word lad. Let's put that letter D at the end. All right, see if you can help me to read this word. Lad, lad, lad. This word is lad. Lad is another word for a little boy. All right, for this one, I want to change this blend and I want to make this say leg. So what letter makes this sound g, 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 like you're drinking? It's letter G. G says g, 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 g. So let's put this together, okay? Leg, leg, leg. You just read the word leg. All right, let's put something at the end to make this say lid. What was the letter that makes this sound d, 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 d? It's letter D. It's letter D. So let's see if we can read this word. Lid. 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 Kind of like the lid that you put on the top of your drink. Okay, so let's make this last one say log. What letter says g, 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 g? It's letter G again. So let's read this together. Log. log, log. Well, you did a great job reading, but if you're not ready for all that reading just yet, don't worry, please. Just practice the letter L sound today. Stretch your arms out like a ladybug wings and you say L says L as in ladybug. L says L, L, L. Well, today for math, we're going to be telling time to the hour. We're going to be using a ladybug clock. In fact, during art today, I'm going to show you how to make one. Okay, let's take a look at this clock. There are some parts of a clock that I want to show you. One part of a clock are all these numbers on them. So can you help me to read the numbers? Let's say them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, there's something else that's on a clock. There are 2 arrows. One of the arrows is long and one of the arrows is short. We call these hands. So there are 2 hands on a clock. They look like arrows. The long hand is the minute hand. And when it's pointing to the 12, we say, o'clock. Can you say that? O'clock. The short hand is the hour hand. And whatever number it's pointing to is the hour. So you say that number. So the time on this clock is 1 o'clock. Do you see? We just say the number that the little hand is pointing to and then just add o'clock. All right, let's do another one. This time, the little hand is going to be pointing to the 3. This is number 3. So what time is on this clock? It's 3 o'clock. You see how easy that is? Just say the number and then say o'clock. All right, let's try the next one. Let's put the little hand on the 5. This is number 5. What time is on this clock? Say 5 and then just say o'clock. Let's try again. You're doing such a great job telling time. All right, this time let's let the little hand point to the 7. This is a 7. So what time is on this clock? It's, can you say 7 o'clock? Good job. How about if we do just one more? Let's make the little hand point to the 9 this time. This is the number 9. So what time is on this clock? 9 o'clock. You did such a great job telling time to the hour. Now I want to see if you can guess what our color for today is. We're talking about ladybugs. What do you think our color might be? It's the color red. Today we're going to be talking about the color red. And in the song it says fire trucks and stop signs are red. But if it's okay, let's change that and say ladybugs are red. Are you ready? R-E-D, red. R-E-D, red. I can spell red. I can spell red. Ladybugs are red. Ladybugs are red. R-E-D. R-E-D. Well, I have something else that I want to show you, and it's red. It's my friend Susie, and Susie is a circle. Let me show you, and then we're going to use some circles to make a ladybug. This is Susie's circle, big and round. All I do is roll around. Can you make a circle like Susie? Susie's circle, big and round. All I do is roll around. A circle is round. It has no sides and it has no corners. Let's see if we can draw a circle on our board, okay? You can try to draw one too if you have paper. So let's make one big circle. A circle is round and it has no corners and no sides. Next, we're going to put a line straight down the middle of the circle. Okay, then on the top of that, we're going to just make a semicircle or a half circle. And then we're done. We made a ladybug, except for we need to decorate her. So let's put some more circles on her back. You can put how many ever you'd like to put. I think I'll put 3 on each wing. Look at all those circles. And then finally, I need to give her some eyes, so I'm going to make 2 more circles. 1, 2. So that is a ladybug. We used an awfully lot of circles. That's our shape for today. Well, for art, we're going to make a ladybug clock. So let me move the camera so that you can see how this is going to look. So this is our art project for today. And I'm going to put the link below so that you can get the template for this clock. Or you could draw your own clock. We just learned how to draw a ladybug. You're also going to need 2 arrows. Those are the hands for your clock. You're going to need a brad and a paper plate. So if you're drawing the clock, you'll need to draw all the numbers 1 through 12. We can use this clock to help us to learn telling time. To put the clock together, just cut out your template and your arrows, affix them with a brad to a paper plate, and color it red if you'd like to, since that's our color for today. And then you can move the hands around. The brad helps you to be able to swivel the hands and tell time. What time is on this clock right now? It's 2 o'clock. Let's try another one. That's the number 4. So what time is this? 4 o'clock. Let's move the hour hand a little bit further over here to the 8. What time is it? 8 o'clock. You see how easy it is to tell time? I hope you can make this cool ladybug clock for your art project today. Now let's do some science. For science today, we're going to be learning all about a ladybug and a ladybug's life cycle. Let's take a look at this. This is the picture of a ladybug. Ladybugs are insects. They're a part of a group of insects called beetles. That's the prettiest beetle I've ever seen. Since ladybugs are insects, that means they have 6 legs, 2 antennae, and 3 body parts. Ladybugs have special compound eyes so that they can see in many directions at once. And ladybugs also have wings. Not all insects have wings, but many do. This is the life cycle of a ladybug. And I'm going to put this link below so that you can get a copy of this. Let's talk about the 4 stages of a ladybug's life. First is the egg stage. A ladybug starts as an egg. And then out from the egg hatches a larva. The larva kind of looks like a worm with legs. It doesn't look anything like a ladybug yet. The 3rd stage is the pupa stage. The pupa stage is when the ladybug is changing, kind of like when a butterfly changes. The ladybug is changing too. And the 4th stage is the adult ladybug stage. Let's go back through all 4 of these and then let's see if we can put them in order. So the first one is the egg, and then the larva. It looks like a worm, but it has legs. Then the pupa, it's changing, but it doesn't have its color yet. And then finally, the adult stage. Okay, let's try to put these all in order. What was first? The egg. Good. The egg was first. And now what's next? The larva. The larva looks like a worm with legs. And then what's after that? The pupa. The pupa is changing. And then finally, the adult, the ladybug, the adult ladybug. That is the 4th stage. Good job. Thank you for helping me put those in order. Well, I have a little song I'd like to sing with you, and you're going to need your 5 fingers. And I'm going to pull up a little printable so you can see the song. I know that you don't know all the words to the song, but this cool printable has some pictures. So even though you don't know the words, you can look at the pictures and it'll help you know what to say next. I'll put the link below for this one too. It's so cute. So first I see a door, and then a tree, and then a shoe, and I see a sun. So let's see if we can say this together. Hold up 5 fingers. 5 little ladybugs climbing up a door. 1 flew away, and then there were 4. Can you hold up 4 fingers? 4 little ladybugs sitting on a tree. 1 flew away, and then there were 3. Hold up 3 fingers. 3 little ladybugs landed on a, what's that? A shoe. 1 flew away, and then there were 2. 2 little ladybugs looking for some fun. 1 flew away, and then there was 1. 1 little ladybug sitting in the sun. She flew away, and then there were none. No ladybugs left. Well, I'm going to read a story today for story time. It's about a grouchy ladybug. Do you know what that word means? Grouchy means you're mad and you're letting everybody know it. Can you show me your grouchy face? Well, those are some good grouchy faces. I know you're really not ever grouchy. You're very friendly. But in our story, there's a grouchy ladybug. Let's see what happens. This story is called The Grouchy Ladybug, and it's by Eric Carle. It was night, and some fireflies danced around the moon. At 5 o'clock in the morning, the sun came up. A friendly ladybug flew in from the left. It saw a leaf with many aphids on it and decided to have them for breakfast. But just then, a grouchy ladybug flew in from the right. It too saw the aphids and wanted them for breakfast. "Good morning," said the friendly ladybug. "Go away," shouted the grouchy ladybug. "I want those aphids." "We can share them," suggested the friendly ladybug. "No, they're mine, all mine," screamed the grouchy ladybug. "Or do you want to fight me for them?" "I don't want to fight you, but if you insist," answered the friendly ladybug sweetly. The friendly ladybug looked the other ladybug straight in the eye, and then the grouchy ladybug stepped back. It looked a little less sure of itself. "Oh, you're not big enough for me to fight," it said. "Then why don't you pick on somebody bigger?" "I'll do that," screeched the grouchy ladybug. "I'll show you." It puffed itself up and flew away. At 6 o'clock, it met a yellow jacket. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "You want to fight?" "If you insist," said the yellow jacket, showing its stinger. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug and flew off. At 7 o'clock, it met a stag beetle. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "You want to fight?" "If you insist," said the stag beetle, opening its jaws. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug and flew off. At 8 o'clock, it came across a praying mantis. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "You want to fight?" "If you insist," said the praying mantis, reaching out with its long front legs. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug and flew off. At 9 o'clock, it almost flew into a sparrow. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "You want to fight?" "If you insist," said the sparrow, opening its sharp beak. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug and flew off. At 10 o'clock, it saw a lobster. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "You want to fight?" "If you insist," said the lobster, stretching its big claws. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug and flew off. At 11 o'clock, it bumped into a skunk. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "You want to fight?" "If you insist," said the skunk, starting to lift its tail. Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug and flew away fast. At 12 o'clock, it spotted a boa constrictor. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "You want to fight?" "If you insist," said the snake, "right after lunch." "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug and flew off. At 1 o'clock, it happened upon a hyena. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "You want to fight?" "If you insist," said the hyena, laughing eerily and showing its teeth. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug and flew off. At 2 o'clock, it met a gorilla. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "You want to fight?" "If you insist," said the gorilla, beating its chest. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug and flew off. At 3 o'clock, it ran into a rhinoceros. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "You want to fight?" "If you insist," said the rhinoceros, lowering its horn. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug and flew off. At 4 o'clock, it encountered an elephant. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "You want to fight?" "If you insist," said the elephant, raising its trunk and showing its big tusks. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug and flew off. At 5 o'clock, it met a whale. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "You want to fight?" But the whale did not answer at all. "You're not big enough anyway," said the grouchy ladybug and flew off. At 5:15, the grouchy ladybug said to one of the whale's flippers, "Hey, you want to fight?" But it got no answer, so it flew on. At 5:45, the grouchy ladybug said to the whale's tail, "Hey, you want to fight?" And the whale's tail gave that grouchy ladybug such a slap that it flew across the sea and across the land. And at 6 o'clock, the grouchy ladybug arrived right back where it had started. "Ah, here you are again," said the friendly ladybug. "You must be hungry. There are still some aphids left. You can have them for dinner." "Oh, thank you," said the wet, tired, and hungry ladybug. Soon all the aphids were gone. "Thank you," said the leaf. "You're welcome," answered both ladybugs, and they went to sleep. The fireflies, who had been sleeping all day, came out to dance around the moon. The end. Well, that grouchy ladybug wasn't so grouchy at the end. He had learned, I think he met his match. I hope you're not ever grouchy. You can always remember that this is a day that the Lord made, and you should rejoice and be glad in it, not grouchy. Well, I'll see you tomorrow for our daily letter of the day video. See you then. Goodbye.